Hey everybody, Matt here. What is going on? Happy day to you all. Thank you so much for all the likes, loves, and all the other things coming from the last video. I mean, it was kind of fun having my son here listening to me read and showing off all of his fun Lego collections. I mean, at least we put everything away, but we still have the Razor Crest right in front of me. So anyway, thank you so much. Unfortunately, I don't have my partner in crime today, sadly, but he does enjoy watching these videos and he enjoys the book itself. So I really appreciate you all for poking with that one. I think that's a good time. So what did you guys think yesterday? Leave down in the comments what you think. What you thought about page 7, because we're on page 8 today. And this is the last day that we get to read another page, because then for the next few days we get to hang out and discuss things about the book. So what do you guys think? Be sure to leave that down below. But also make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button. I know it's not as cool as an 8-year-old telling you what to do, but it's kind of fun doing it this way. So anyway, let me adjust this really quick. Perfect, there we go. So anyway, today is page 8. As always, I always overlap just so you guys get the whole effect of it. Effect, whatever the hell it is. But anyway, but it's been a lot of fun reading this to you guys because I get to experience my book once again. And later on today, I'm actually going to go out to, I'm going to go get a cup of coffee and hang out at a coffee shop and actually physically write, because I've been slacking a little bit, so I'm going to do my best to spend as much time as possible to actually write. So appreciate you all for being so very patient with me. I hope to God that you guys always take this and you're like, you know what, this is really intriguing. I know that it's page by page is a pain in the ass, but I think that once you actually purchase the book and you guys can read at your own pace and you can envision everything rather than have this mug read to you every single day that I'm off, because obviously I don't have a seatbelt and I'm not driving. So, but please just go out and find the book, purchase the book on any e-reader device, whatever the hell you want to call it. But just get out there and have some fun with it. I promise you won't be disappointed. So anyway, without further ado, I thank you so much for stopping on by. Page 8, here we come. Let's have some fun, shall we? Their walks turn into a jog as I stand up. They're expecting me to run because I am so young. But what they don't realize is that I have rage and anger on my side. I hold my mace in my hand as I focus my anger towards the 3 coming towards me. As I start jogging towards them and screaming, they slow up a bit, not expecting me to stand up and fight back. I don't pause, I don't blink as I take a leap into the air, lifting the mace high above my head and bringing it down with a crashing hit to the first one's head, putting it into his body, killing him upon impact. I kick the other on the side, knocking him down, taking a mace to the other one next to him, crushing his face. A screech comes from the gaping wound on his glass face as I lay another deadly blow to kill him. I put my foot on his neck as I pry the mace from his head. As it stuck, I struggle as the other Reaper is slowly getting up. They're machines. How are they winded? It finally comes free just in time as the mace comes in contact with his chin, knocking his head damn near off. Fluids are spewing about as well as their screams are slowly going away. The other 6 running towards me at full speed, seeing their fallen comrades dead at my feet. More ticks coming from all sides start getting louder and louder. With the mace in my hand, I push the button on the side to let out the chain to make the ball of spikes fly. I take a few steps aside, getting momentum of the chain to make the spikes fly. Getting my mace in full action, I take a swing and hit the right one, making the 3 collide. The other 3 are still running at me as I push the button to retract the ball. Grabbing the handle on both ends without touching the spikes, I put it up to block the blow from the Reaper that made it to me. I drive the butt of the handle into the screen of his face as I push his body into the other one, knocking him over. I swing the mace around as I attempt to tee off the head in hopes to end this fight so I can get up to my ship with my parents. He blocked it and jabbed me in my side. I keel over as I hear more slanderous remarks coming toward me. He raises his leg and kicks me in my face as I go down for the count. I scramble to get back up, dazed and confused, trying to catch my breath, trying to look at the remaining few that are getting up with one thing on their mind, kill me. I walk towards them and I start speaking their language so they can understand me. Freak them out a little bit while I'm at it. Make them understand why I've killed 5 of them. You've killed the only family I have. You wouldn't understand what that's like, since no one will mourn your death. And you care for nothing but hell-bent destruction and no mercy killings. I scream at them, hopes that they back off a bit while I let much needed air back into my lungs. I hear more ticking of the hearts headed my way, and more clinking of the metal to the planet, hit with clogging steps as they take in my direction. As if a kill order had been made, the 5 started running towards me with no stopping on their stride. I released the ball of spikes with a loud thud as the ball hits the ground. I step on their fallen dead Reaper's arm that releases his grip of his sword as it flings the sword up into the air, somewhat distracting 2 of them. I swing the ball of spikes into one of their heads, killing them on impact. The others fall to the ground as the sword that was flipping through the air penetrates his exposed neck, killing him. Pushing the button, I retract the ball to batter one of the remaining Reapers in the head, dropping him to the ground. That was page 8. I have to say, that wasn't half bad. I mean, you get to witness and actually watch, in my head, watch the fight take on, and watch and listen to him actually use the words of the Reapers against them, because it's kind of intimidating, because when the Reapers speak, they speak in beeps and boops. Obviously, if I say beep and boop, it's not going to mean shit, because it just sounds like, oh, look at that, he's speaking in beeps and boops. But when he speaks in, he actually speaks so they can understand him. Kind of intimidating, since the Reapers were an older species that somehow came to. But anyway, what do you guys think? Leave those comments down below. I really love reading those. I think that's kind of fun, if you guys actually did leave them. So be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you guys have the absolute best day possible. Once again, tomorrow we're not going to be reading. Tomorrow we're going to be discussing certain other parts of the book that I have yet to talk about, without giving it away. And perhaps I should always say that this isn't a spoiler. This is kind of a taste. Not a tease in a sense. Well, it is a tease in a sense, because it's teasing against you guys and intriguing you to figure out more what's going to happen. Because I think we only have a few more pages left of chapter 1, and I'm not reading chapter 2 because I want you guys to do that. I want you guys to pick up the book and be like, "Man, this book is pretty damn good. I really like it." But thank you so much for stopping on by. My son always says hello. He thought it was kind of fun to be on a page like this and actually discussing with all of you and showing off all of his cool Lego shit. I mean, if I was his age and I had all those cool Legos, I sure as hell would do the same thing. So, but I appreciate you all for stopping on by. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell, as my son said yesterday, to make sure you get the notifications that I'm releasing another video, because daily I'm releasing them, because I think that this book is worth bragging about. I don't think that it's a dead end, but I think that people, once you guys start realizing what you have in front of you or have the opportunity to read, I think you guys will be like, "Oh, damn, this is really good. I really like it." And why not? I mean, hell, Mother's Day is coming up, so for those sci-fi mothers out there, and or war, or whichever way, cyberpunk mother out there that really enjoys reading this kind of stuff, why not? Why not come on by, hang out, read up, buy it for your mother. Why not? That'd be a good time too. And as always, thank you for stopping on by. Please be safe out there. Stay safe and sane the best way possible, and take care of each other and look after your neighbor. Talk to you guys later. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.